What's going on, car family? I'm Ben Wayne. Thank you for joining me in another video. Today we are at the 2019 Atlanta Concours d'Elegance. Typically I don't film car shows because there's people everywhere and it kills the shot, but today I had to make an exception for this replica of the Bugatti Aerolithe. Let's go check it out.
So this is a recreation of the 1934 Bugatti Aerolithe. It's built on a Type 57 chassis. The chassis number is 57104, which is the lowest number chassis known to exist. The car was shown at the Paris Auto Salon in 1935, and then it went to London Auto Show. After that, then the car disappeared. Nobody knew where it went, whether it went back to the factory to be disassembled or the war had broken out and the Germans got a hold of it. So it was gone. Nobody knew where the car was. So we had 11 pictures of the original car from the Paris Auto Salon. So the patron, Chris Orstrom, who commissioned us to build the car, wanted the car built as it was in 1934. So they used magnesium, which was kind of like a carbon fiber of the day, much lighter than aluminum. The only problem with the magnesium was it wouldn't, you get a flat sheet and you use the English wheel to try and roll it out, and it could not be bent. It would start to crack, and then when we went to weld it at about 800 degrees, magnesium catches on fire. So it was a real development, so to say, to try and make it work. To get all the compound curves and everything, there's 5,000 rivets in the car that you don't see because you can't bend it and get a 90-degree angle. So it was a really labor-intensive, a learning experience for us to make it exactly how it was out of magnesium. The car has a 3.3-liter carbureted engine, whereas most Bugattis were supercharged of the day. He built Grand Prix cars, he even built an airplane. So to recreate this car, it took, from the idea to the finished car, 11 years. Well over 10,000 hours of work went into it. Even the tires, we had to get licensing from Dunlop to recreate the tires. All the letters are glued on by hand at a cost of almost $10,000 per tire to make. So the total build was over $1.5 million to do it. And a lot of guys lost their mind trying to work with the magnesium. But once we found the niche to get it to weld, and it turned out awesome. It's been painted since 2013 was when the car was completed. It's made its debut at the Kuwait Auto Museum that they had put up. It's been to several museums, High Museum here in Atlanta. It was at North Carolina Museum of Fine Art, Indianapolis Museum of Fine Art. It went back to Kuwait for a second concours event they had there. And then it usually just lives at our shop in Toronto, north of Toronto is where our shop was. And so it makes, it's more of a piece of art than a driving car. It drives, it works, but, with the cost being, to purchase it well over $3 million, it's kind of nerve-wracking to drive it. Even to have it in the trailer and transporting it from wherever it needs to go, it's pretty nerve-wracking. Like I said, it's like driving a busload of school kids around. You have to be really cautious because anything could happen. So it's a fantastic car. It was like the prototype for the Atlanta Coupe, which they only made 4 of those cars. So one got hit by a train. One is Ralph Lauren owns, and the other one's in the Mullen Museum in California, and the other one that exists, I'm not sure where it is. So it was a real labor of love to work on this. 11 years from the idea to the finished car.
Wasn't that car amazing? Look at the amount of detail that went into remaking that vehicle. I had to get it on film. Let me know what you guys think about that one in the comment section. Thank you for joining me in this short video, and I'll catch you in the next one.